This is a response to Edward P.F. 123's video titled, "The King James Bible Correctly Translated Deuteronomy 33:17," which is a response to Nathan H. 83's video titled, "Why Does the Bible Mention Unicorns?" Links to both of these videos are in the comments section. While I could comment on much of Edward's video, I'm going to comment only on one of his claims, which is at the heart of all the other claims. But first, let's look at the verse in question. His glory is like the firstling of his bullock, and his horns are like the horns of unicorns. Now Nathan claims the King James Version is incorrect, and the Hebrew word translated as unicorns is singular and should be translated as a singular, horns of a unicorn. Edward, who admits that the Hebrew is singular, claims the King James Version is correct by translating the singular noun into a plural, horns of unicorns. Let's take a look at the Hebrew. Here is the word in question, re'em, which is singular. And just so we can compare this to the plural form, here it is in Psalm 29:6, re'emim, which is the plural form of re'em. Now let's examine Edward's reason why the King James Version has translated the singular Hebrew noun into a plural English noun.
In translation, you're free to translate singulars into plurals based on context and plurals into singular based on context. Translating from plural to singular, singular to plural is common and legitimate.
It is true that there are instances where a Hebrew singular noun must be translated as a plural and a Hebrew plural noun must be translated as a singular, but it is based on grammar, not context. One cannot just willy-nilly change a noun's singularity or plurality. There must be a grammatical reason for doing such. Edward, do you know these grammatical rules? Evidently not, because there is no grammatical reason in the Hebrew of Deuteronomy 33:17 to change the noun in question into a plural. In your video, you accuse Nathan of making things up to fit his ideas. But what I saw in his video was clear evidence that caused him to formulate this idea. On the other hand, I find you making things up to fit your idea that the King James Version is without error, and you have provided no evidence to support your claim. Oh wait, yes you did. And this is what surprised me the most.
If you go to Psalm 29:6, you'll see the Hebrew word there is in the plural for unicorns, but they translate it, most of the modern versions, when they translate the word, they translate it as a singular. And the NIV, New King James, New American Standard, they have a wild ox, and the King James says unicorn.
Notice that Edward used the modern translations, the NIV, the New King James Version, and the NASB, which translate the plural form as a singular, to support his argument. Amazingly, he is using the very translations he condemns to support his claim. Edward, can you please provide a legitimate reason why the King James Version translators translated the singular Hebrew word re'em in Deuteronomy 33:17 as unicorns instead of unicorn?